Well, good morning. How are you all today? Welcome to Integrative Preparedness. I'm Steve Smith, and I have a question for you today. This is going to be more of a test, actually. It's going to be more throwing it out there and asking you to explain something or what you think about something, all right? Where is the gold? The gold, Steve? Yeah, the gold. The gold that they're going down to Fort Knox and looking to see if it's really there. I had somebody ask me that the other day in a comment. They said, Steve, what if there's no gold there? Interesting question, right? Okay. Uh, I'm gonna give you the answer, and then I'm gonna ask anybody who wants to explain why I'm wrong. Okay. Now let me preface this with, don't give me the standard, oh, but gold is worth blah, blah, blah. It's the oldest form of money, which is not. Or it's the greatest way to store value, which it's not. Or my bank will buy my gold anytime I go. I can go. I had somebody say when I was talking about, some time ago, I was talking about gold is not the best investment, nor is it the best to hedge against inflation or anything else. You know that I'm a big proponent of building your own business. Uh, I'll take whatever gold you got and put it into a business and 10 times it within a very short period of time. But I had somebody say, I can go to my bank. My bank will buy my gold anytime. And all I can say to that is stop banking at We Buy Gold. Okay, bank at a real bank, because real banks don't do that, guys. So part of me, I'm warning some of you who may have been sucked into this gold thing. Um, um, don't just believe everything you hear. Um, don't just believe something because it's what you hear the most. Very often, what you hear the most is simply people repeating what they've heard so many other people say. So they believe it, and then that just adds to the little snowball that goes down the hill, and more people believe it because more people repeat it. Right? Don't do that. We haven't been on the gold standard, since what, the '70s, and there were times when the government made it illegal to buy gold, and then they let us buy gold again. Right? Wow, that sure sounds safe to me. Uh, and nobody else is on a gold standard either. We hear this talk about, going back on the gold standard, and the BRICS countries are going gold, and China's putting gold in their vaults, and Russia's putting gold in their. Gold is an antiquated um, system of so-called preserving wealth. The wealth of a country has nothing to do with how much gold it has. It has to do with its production, its manufacturing, its people, what the world will will deal with that nation about. And I tell you what, when we are not in a trade imbalance because we gave too much gold to somebody, or they gave too much to us. We are not, when we deal with other countries. Realize this. I'm just giving kind of a lesson here. Realize this, that when people talk about this, well, it preserves the stability of the currency. No, it doesn't. Well, it preserves the stability of the economy. No, it doesn't. Well, we need more gold than other people because why? We want to make more jewelry, or we want to, that's for the most part probably why gold got its value to begin with, is that it wasn't used as a money to begin with. It was used for jewelry, for adornments. I mean, I think it goes back, well, how many thousands of years does it go back? 40,000. And nobody back then cared about a money system. They cared about making shiny things, adornments, And so probably somebody got some gold and they made a little trinket, and somebody liked it, and they said, "Well, I'll give you my rear leg of my saber-toothed tiger for that little shiny piece of metal." And they go, "Okay, I got several rear legs of saber-toothed tigers. I can, yeah, go ahead, here, have this." that's where it began. And then, of course, biblically, it shows, God had the Hebrews, use gold in many applications, and it was really for adornments, and that became this idea that he who had the most gold was the richest because they could trade for more. They didn't have to just go around looking for the next mastodon to kill. They had plenty to sustain themselves, and so now they could mess around with things that were of little importance, like these little shiny pieces of yellow metal. Okay, kind of like today, people who have enough money, they don't have to worry about that. They can get another car, another Learjet, or whatever, and that's kind of what gold is. It's kind of like I know guys that rehab cars. Okay, and I mean, they'll take an old car, they put a lot of work into it, and then they sell it for a lot more money than they've got in it, right? But they're not on the level of Jay Leno, and it doesn't make the cars essentially money because it's not widely accepted. I mean, you can't take it to your grocery store and say, "Hey, I got this $70,000 car that I've restored, and would you give me credit for $70,000 worth of groceries?" So it's the same. I try to take gold to your grocery store, and we're going to get people come on here and say, "You don't know what you're talking about. It's the greatest store of wealth," and blah. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. So anyway, if they don't find any gold down there, it could be in Trump's apartment. I mean, you ever seen his apartment? You ever see his anything? Wow, man. It could be in all these gold-plated toilets that are over in Dubai. It could be anywhere, but it doesn't make any difference. If there is no gold in Fort Knox or any place else, our economy, the world economy, isn't gonna notice. So there's my tidbit for today. Get out there and do something. Build real wealth, okay? Build real wealth by building your business, building your wealth, your value. Wealth comes from value. Value first. Okay. Y'all have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Remember that we prepare well today in order to live well tomorrow, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.